Alrighty, everybody. I changed it to where we're going live now. Hopefully, it picks up. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. And yes, I'm streaming while my internet can handle it. There we go. And hopefully, y'all did enjoy the video. I'm sorry that it didn't turn out as well as I planned. Don't mind the screen. Actually, I'm going to attempt while we are sitting here chilling. I'm going to attempt to fix it. There we go. No face cam. What's going on, Ranch? Now, how's the audio? Hopefully everything is better. Now, if y'all watched the full video, we finished this build here under contract. We're going to go ahead and hop in our 4440 here. Or 4840. Matthew, what's going on? June 9th, 29th, getting surgery on my nose. Please wish me luck. Will do. And for the realistic series, guys, this thing is still terribly loud. But I tried to fix the screen a little bit, make it a little bit better. What's going on, Austin? Everybody? So, y'all know I blew my computer up. And we've also been out of internet. And internet's been stupid, but it's a lot better now. A little bit better now. Now, I want to take another contract. So, transporting, plowing 21. But I don't want to do a contract that's going to take forever, like field. I don't have a cultivator yet. So I want to do field 3. Let's go ahead and do that. But hopefully the audio is better. I was playing with OBS there for a little bit. And guys, if you are just joining the stream, smash that like button as well. 20 likes is our goal as always. And welcome back to the Realistic series, and hopefully you guys are glad to see me back up and running. So we are on the new PC. The 3TB hard drive is over on this PC now. And we are running Realistic, so I need to turn the hazards on, even if I'm on the back roads. But other than that, guys, I've kind of been just focusing on other things besides just farming sim. And I did play a little bit of the new season of Fortnite. Not a big fan. Well, I am a big fan, especially because we got sharks now, but I want to try to post content later on. And guys, I don't have a second monitor going right now. It's only the one. I will work on getting that one fixed as well. I think I just need to get a new cable. I think I fried the connection. Because the monitor powers up. It just don't have anything. How long will the stream be? I say a good hour and a half, 2 hours. What do y'all think? How many of y'all would like to see me stream for 2 hours? Let me know. I want to stream as long as y'all would like me to stream. I know it's also the weekend, so you guys are able to hang out a lot longer too. There's field 4. Not doing that big field. And guys, I don't have the mods like I used to either. So that is the other reason is the hard drive. I don't have no mods in the hard drive. So I lost all the mods I had. All 1,400 of them. And no face cam, guys, because I haven't yet to set the face cam back up on OBS. I wish I could stream for 10 hours, guys, but sadly I can't. But I want to try to get this channel active again, so that's why we are streaming tonight. As long as I can, if I have internet, we're streaming. If I don't have internet, we won't stream. Okay, am I close to my destination? Yes, I am. That's the field I'm going to. Go ahead and fold this thing on out. How's the audio? Is the audio good, guys? I will do a 3-hour stream tomorrow night. Once I get home from work. Alright, Eli. Alrighty. Audio is better. Audio is good. Alright. So that means I fixed what I messed up yesterday's recording on. And do y'all like me doing this challenge or realistic style farming? I will attempt to try to get a modded map here in the next couple days as well. Just don't want to download a bunch of things onto this PC. And I'm missing. God, I'm missing a lot. Alright. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. I need to find the happy spot of this plow. I'm not used to using it. I'm used to using the 50-footer. Couple passes and I was done. Oh, this got a terrible horn on it. I didn't realize how bad the horn was. Anyways, one of the things I said in my video yesterday, or this morning when it came out, was Black Sheep Modding's 40 series is not fully realistic. It goes way too fast. These tractors in real life only go about 22. And how you find out is if you guys see that gauge where the RPMs are, you can roll that and it will tell you the ground speed of each gear. So I might play with the XML and actually fix it. FC Grizzly, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know why. I can see everybody in stream chat. Everybody say hello if you're in chat. I want to see how many people are just hanging out, chilling, who haven't yet to comment. I try to shout everybody out as soon as I see you. Ian, what's going on? Ian, I hope to God you surpassed me. You probably did surpass me, but I don't do this for a job and I don't do this as a full-time thing, but I'm back streaming and I'm back rolling. Nice little game challenge for you, Ian, if you ever want to try this. Frizzy? Alright, let me shut the tractor off here real quick. Guys, back when Black Sheep Modding was asking about realism, okay? In a realistic term, this tractor does not do 32 mile an hour. It does 23. And if you're going to be rude and snap like that, I'm going to ask you to leave. Plain and simple. I'm not being mean. I'm not going to be, and I do not tolerate that kind of things. I personally do not have time to mod. That's why I do not mod. I work with the modders. So if you want to be rude, please leave. I do not need rudeness in the stream. I do not respect the fact that people want to be rude. Plain and simple. I'm here to have fun. I gave my opinion. Do not snap at that. The next person that snaps, moderators take care of it. And I'm being serious about it. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm just being honest. You know, that's one thing a lot of streamers don't take the time and address is that specific thing. You know, everybody wants to run wild. I'm not a streamer that enjoys people running wild, and I don't like my comments going crazy. I'm just honest there. You know, I'm going to give my opinion. Everybody has that right, and we move on. But other than that, guys, if y'all want to ask questions, go ahead and ask questions. More than happy to answer y'all's questions. And apparently I got lightning strikes close by too. One second, guys. Alright, everything's way around me. Okay, most of it's over and away from me. Sorry guys, I'm kind of keeping an eye on radar. With the way the weather's been this year, I want to make sure I protect everything I have. And honestly, if disliking the stream because I give an honest opinion, and then I'm gonna, and you completely shoot me a negative comment, yes, I'm gonna give you a negative feedback, and I will focus you out. That's the way I am. That's how I roll. It's not to be rude. It's not to be ignorant. It is to say, look, if you all want to come up to me and say, look, yeah, he spent a lot of time on this mod. Yes, he did. He did a great job with this mod. But it's unrealistic with the speed. The only reason why I'm using it is because it's the 40 series, and this is probably the best 4840 style mod out there right now that nobody else has done. The other 4840 that was released publicly is trash compared to this one. But the modders do take a lot of time on their mods. But make sure if you're gonna do the mod, do it properly, do it like this. Exactly. Welcome back, Grizzly. Hopefully everything is a little bit calmer from here on out. Alright, let's check our progress on this field. What do y'all think? Yeah, I missed a lot. We're 47%. Ew. Good luck with that one, Fire. I know I ain't gotta worry about COVID. But I think a lot of people forgot about it because of all the demonstrations that's been going on. You know, everybody's not following the proper procedures of 6 feet, so who knows. And I work with brake cleaner every day anyways, but if you test, if your blood type is O negative, you are less likely to get it, according to studies. But at least I'm glad to be back up and streaming for you guys. Question, do I even have a yes, I do have a description. I want to make sure I had a description below. Frenzy, I've said this before. Stop being rude. I could care less about Discord. I'm not even in Discord right now. If you're gonna be rude like that, don't even comment. Please. Just sit back, watch, and enjoy. Kyler TV, what's going on? Look, that's the only thing I'm gonna say. If you're gonna type that stuff, don't even send it. Moderators are gonna remove it immediately. Don't start drama. I do not put up with it. I really don't. Alright, let's clean this field up a little bit. Ooh. That's all I'm doing, guys, is I want to hang out with y'all, have fun, enjoy ourselves. You know, once we get everything all resettle up and get everything retaken care of, I want to try to get a private server for you guys. For all of y'all to come in and enjoy playing. You know, I don't know how many of y'all play realistic, how many of y'all play unrealistic. It almost be set up like a tournament. But I want to make sure everybody is happy. What's up, Master? Just farming. Plowing the ground. Trying to clean up this field a little bit. I missed a lot of spots. And guys, the way y'all earn roles in the Discord is be active in it. Same thing goes with Farming Similar Legends. If y'all are active in that Discord, I will set up some new roles for you guys. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Might play some Fortnite after I get done streaming. I don't know yet. And everybody that donates will get a special role and will get first serve on private servers. I still need to settle up with everybody on the farming tournament side of things. Guys, y'all will be set up here soon. I'm not even in Discord Master. I don't even think I got Discord open. Yeah, I don't even think I got Discord open. Does it say I'm playing Farming Simulator, Kyler? In Discord? If it doesn't, then I'm not in Discord. Or I'm not signed into Discord on my computer. I asked if my name, if I'm any color in Discord. Because I don't think I'm in Discord at all, not even on my phone. And besides, for everybody wondering, I've actually not been very active the last week in Discord, like I normally am. And also, for everybody that is somewhat new that doesn't know, I also work two jobs, so keep that in mind. Ooh, nice. What's our progress? 89%. We're almost done with this field. Big field, but and I'm making money, which is what you have to do with contracts. Guys, I'm playing as realistic as possible. I don't have that much money in the in-game count. And I'll pull a small loan if I need to. I'm not cheating in any money. I'm just gonna use the in-game loan, the in-game banking system. Yee. Wow, I was rolling on that one. Hope I don't tear the bearings out of this disc. Probably plowed a lot of ground with it. Nice. Oh, come on, 4840. You got plenty of power to pull up this hill. Should put the duals on it. Starting to get dirty. I wonder how many hours I put on this tractor. Alright, we got this field done. We're going to collect our money here. Alrighty, so shall we keep on plowing or should we get ourselves a cultivator? I really don't feel like doing that field. Field 5 is a decent sized field too. What is our money at? We're at 168,000. We owe the bank 200,000. I mean, we could put ourselves right in a hole and go ahead and pay all this loan back. 23 is such a small field. But, just want to show you guys real quick that I'm not lying when I say I don't have very many mods in. Usually I got many of equipment. Of course I got the combines. Okay, cultivators. How much is this? This is 115,000. Okay. What's up, Breaker? We're going to take this disc on back to the, or plow back to the farm. And then we'll go get our cultivator. And we'll do some cultivating jobs, make some money. Try to get ourselves out of debt. So what I'm thinking about, let's go ahead and take this cultivating job. Breaker, I am streaming. I haven't even looked. Oh, nice. Well, I feel it, man. It's been a long day myself. I've just been busy, 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 busy. Really kills you when you work 11 hours. Come home, jump in, stream for a little while. Put up with drama, the typical things. By the way, how long have we been going, guys? I have no idea. I think we've been going for at least 40 minutes. Guys, we'll start planting here in about... I'm gonna cultivate my fields and get them planted, so at least they're planted. Just like real life, 40 series, you got a heck of a blind spot right down the center. Or right off to the left. We're just gonna drop this off here for now. And I do believe it's just like the mission system back in 17, where when you did the field, and you do the field multiple times, it knocks the price down. But I would love to get some cultivating done and try to get some, at least either wheat or barley in the ground. We might do oats and get horses later on. I don't know yet. Well, horses are pretty easy. Hay, grass. Hay, water, oats. I was thinking about doing lone oak, but it's like, eh. I don't like doing things that everybody else has already done. Also, guys, I'll get back into doing custom thumbnails tomorrow. I am going to be doing some more of this tomorrow. But tomorrow is more contracts. Or cool down for a second. Alright. I'm going to unhide the HUD for a minute so I can see what I'm planting. Barley, oats. Alright. There we go. Now we're planting. Here's a question. Would you all like to see me go back to Missouri and continue? Alrighty. Well, we got a little bit of sewing done. But I think that's going to wrap it up, guys, due to the fact that I'm tired. I want to go to bed here soon. We're going for almost an hour. Alright, so 4840s at hour. Planters at 8350s at 0.1. 4240s at 0.1. That's at 0. Tomorrow game I expect go. Can we play Fortnite? I don't know if I'm going to do Fortnite tomorrow on stream. Maybe Sunday I'll do it as part of the stream. But other than that, guys, it's wrapping it up here. Hopefully y'all did enjoy. If y'all did, smash that like, subscribe, as well as bell notification. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Enjoy your Saturday. I will be streaming tomorrow night, probably when I get home. So be looking out for maybe a stream around 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. My time. We're going to do about a 3 hour stream. I might see if I can find another map to stream on. So, other than that, guys, thank you all, and we'll see y'all later. Bye bye.